Yeah. What you mean I'm scared, bro? I ain't scared of nobody. The only person I'm scared is the man up above. You want to talk about money? You want to talk about respect? Are you going to blow my brains out? Bro, you're going to have diarrhea before you step into that ring. Now that chorro, but let's make this shit happen. It's hard. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to humble your ass down, man. Let's just be fair, bro. Let's be reasonable. Let's tell Al Heyman to cut the check, and let's show everybody what we're about. I'm here to win, baby. It's not about the money. I'm here to fucking win. Become champion again. Let's get it. But remember, you're gonna have diarrhea before you step into that ring. Tanya, chorro, Daniel. I don't know.
Put that pen to that paper. Hey, Andy. Bro, we don't have to keep doing all this back and forth. You know that, right? I think you're stalling a little bit or something. But bro, hey, put that pen to that paper. Sign that contract. That's all you gotta do. Nothing else. Ain't no need of we going back and forth doing all this talking, man, on this social media. I'm about business and I want action to happen. So the faster you can sign that paper, the quicker I can give you this knockout, bro. I don't even believe nothing you saying. Look at all them glitches in your video. You edited that motherfucker like a mud. This is for sure for you, right? I see. And it ain't about the games. Hey, you said it ain't about the money. So sign the contract, big boy. So I can whoop your ass, man. I ain't playing with you. I can't wait. What's up? What's up, nephew?
I got something to say.
What you want to tell him?
Yo, Andy, if it ain't about the money, sign the contract.
Come on, bro.
What you scared about? Oh, I know. It's about Deontay's right hand fist. and I'm coming, and I want to see Deontay knock you out.
It's enough said, man. So sign the contract and we can get this fight done and over with. You know I don't get paid for overtime, right? So while you sitting up there on that treadmill, you need to do more than that, bro. Every video you on the treadmill. Hey, you need to do more than that. While you working out so hard in that sweaty gym, on that treadmill, I'm out in Atlanta eating a nice little gourmet meal. So let's get it right. What's up, nephew? What's good?
Not a chance.
You ain't got a chance? No. You want to see me whoop Andy butt?
Yeah.
All right. As soon as he sign that contract, right?
Yep.
Yeah, tell him sign that contract.
I don't think he's going to sign it.
Oh, you don't think he is? I believe that too. See, you even got the little kids believing in you scared, bro. What you gonna do, man? Hey, let's make it happen. Stop sending all these videos to me. I don't want it no more. Right.
What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So there you guys have it, man. We have Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and Andy Ruiz going at it, man. Both exchanged, a little war of words on video. And these guys have been rumored to fight probably almost, okay, I don't want to say for the past well, no, actually, yeah, I would say because they were first rumored to fight sometime in 2022, but it didn't happen, and Wilder ended up fighting Hellenius, and I can't remember who. Oh, Andy Ruiz fought Luis Ortiz actually earlier this year or whatnot. So both guys are still, it's still a hold up. Andy Ruiz is not happy with the percentage that's offered to him by Wilder. Wilder is basically explaining himself as to why, he feels like he deserves this percentage, man. I hope this fight gets made, bro. I really do. I think this makes for an excellent matchup. Andy Ruiz has never been in a boring fight, or some might consider the Anthony Joshua fight a little bit dull, but Never seen Andy Ruiz in a boring fight, and we definitely never seen Deontay Wilder in a boring fight. Andy Ruiz is very explosive, short with fast hands. Deontay Wilder looks more of the heavyweight. Well, I mean, obviously, actually, Andy Ruiz looks more of like the heavyweight, but Deontay Wilder punches more like the heavyweight of the two. I think this is just an interesting matchup, and I think this fight definitely needs to be made. All right, now it's a lot of debacle about what's going on and what's causing the holdup of this fight or whatever. I know that Wilder is not happy with doing negotiations with with Andy Ruiz's father. Wilder is saying that Andy Ruiz's father is putting a halt to this fight being made. So let's look into it real quick, and then after I read it, I'll give you my opinion. Okay. So, shout out to WBN. It says, Deontay Wilder out of his mind with Andy Ruiz offer. Deontay Wilder offering Andy Ruiz Jr. a straight cut of a pay-per-view WBC heavyweight eliminator is set to threaten a deal getting over the line. Andy Ruiz Sr., father and manager of Andy Ruiz Jr., accused Wilder of attempting to avoid negotiations with him to go straight for his son. This plan has backfired as Andy Ruiz Sr. is now throwing a spanner into the works that could blow the whole event off the boxing match. Squeaking into whatever that is, Ruiz blasted Wilder tactics and said the Alabama Slammer needs to get real to secure a battle of the two former champions. Andy Ruiz Sr. on Deontay Wilder. What happens is Wilder is a liar, and Ruiz Sr. He, Wilder, and his trainer Malik Scott want Andy to accept a ridiculous amount of money. Andy is not a random name. Andy is a former world champion, first Mexican heavyweight champion in history, and former champion. He made history. Wilder reportedly put a 30% contract on the table for the pay-per-view event that would broadcast on Showtime, potentially staged in Los Angeles or Las Vegas. Senior wants a significant improvement before signing off for his son. It's not good money. They offered almost the same amount of money that Andy received when he beat Luis Ortiz. How is that possible to receive the same amount of money with Wilder than with Ortiz? Andy and Wilder are going to fill up the stadium. They are going to sell a crazy amount of pay-per-view because everybody wants to see that fight. They are not offering a fair split. The only thing we are asking for is 50-50. We are not asking for anything else. 50-50, and we are ready to fight Wilder. We will give him a good beating. Wilder will suffer the same beating as Joshua in 2019. No other options. The situation getting personal attacks by Wilder during interviews. Ruiz Sr. added, he says that because he wants Andy to fight for less money, but why would he fight for less money? Our lawyers have been protecting Andy and being paid good money. Why will we accept the deal where they're offering less money? We will not accept. Andy has enough money because of the investments he made and the millions of dollars. He has millions of dollars. That's why Wilder is angry, because he has to negotiate with me. He wanted me to persuade my son to fight for a certain amount. He is dumb. But he is stupid if he thinks that I would try to persuade my son to accept a fight for money when Andy doesn't want to fight for that amount. Wilder, is out of his mind. Concluding by sending the message that Wilder has no alternatives for the summer, Ruiz stated, we don't have a deadline. Wilder doesn't have any other options at this moment. Where is he going to fight? His options to fight with King Kong, but Ortiz is low profile now. Nobody knows about him. He's not in the news anymore. There's Chris Arreola, but Chris Arreola is going to fight Frank Sanchez. Joshua, he's not fighting Joshua at this moment. Fury, he will fight with Usyk in December. That's not true. Actually, I don't know if any of that is true, but they will probably have a rematch clause in the fight. They will fight again at the end of 2024. Wilder will be 40 years old at that moment. Andy is only good money, with both receiving good money. All right, so there we go. Now, I definitely want to get into this real quick, man. First and foremost, man, I hope that they don't allow the money to block Each guy has made a good stamp in boxing. Deontay Wilder having 10 title defenses, and I personally feel like Deontay is the bigger star between him and Andy Ruiz, and especially in boxing in general. But I definitely understand where Andy Ruiz is coming from, where Andy Ruiz is saying like, hey bro, I just want a 50-50 fight, bro. But regardless, I don't want, because both fighters have a valid point. Andy Ruiz could say, well, I beat Anthony Joshua and became a unified champion for a blink of an eye. Then he, lost in the rematch, of course, which was later that year. But he still has the right to technically say that he was a unified champion and the first Mexican heavyweight champion. But then you have Wilder, who has been making a lot more noise than Andy Ruiz, especially here in America, and has been and has 10 title defenses, the WBC. I feel like when you have situations like that, 50-50 is fair to me. But I also understand Wilder's aspect of it. Like, bro, Andy Ruiz Andy Ruiz and Luis Ortiz did do some good numbers as far as the not pay-per-view wise, but as far as the gate numbers go. So I can understand where both coming from, bro. I just hope that they make this fight. I'm not mad at a 50-50 split. Of course, I'm backing Wilder all day, every day. I don't care what nobody say. I'm backing Wilder. That's my guy. But I can understand. I can see where Andy Ruiz is coming from or whatnot. I just hope that this doesn't stop. Hopefully they can come to some type of agreement, because Wilder is saying even with the 30% or whatever, it will be more money for Andy Ruiz. But listen, regardless, man, I just hope that they make this fight happen, man. All right, let me know what you guys think. Who do you see winning this fight? Who do you feel like is in the wrong? Who do you feel like is in the right? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?